Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Thank you for the amazing participation that you've shown today. But I think before we, get forward, we should thank UiPath for the commitment that they're making to India. There's no company in the industry today that's talking about reskilling or upskilling 5 lakh professionals, mix of working professionals or students. And I think that's a huge commitment for a country like India, which has 60% of our population, which is going through the youth stage to look at. So thank you so much, UiPath leadership, Daniel, everybody else, Raghu, everybody else for the support. And I'm sure India can actually take lead to build this ecosystem that we are looking at. So my part here is you've heard our commitment in terms of numbers. We have built a strict process that will help us achieve that number, and we are looking forward to your support in building that. Today, we would want to announce 5 of our key partnerships, which includes all stakeholders. We have included academy, we've included industry in that, and we've also included government. So may I request Daniel, Raghu, and Alok to come on the dais as we exchange the MOU with some of our key partners to look at. Our first partner, Daniel. So let's start from the first phase of our learning, and that's vocational school. So may I invite, so our first engagement in terms of taking automation, RPA, as a life skill is with NTTF. NTTF, as you know, is one of the leading vocational training institutes in the country. They've been there for close to about 25, 30 years, and they're working on building that ecosystem, a skilled India for that. So may I request NTTF, delegates from NTTF to join us on the dais for the MOU exchange. Exchange it and then take a photo together. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the initiative.
I just probably take a minute from you in terms of what you want to achieve.
Thanks, Rajesh, and thanks for the wonderful leadership and initiative that your UiPath team is doing here. In both of us, we have spent a lot of years in the industry, and we have recently kind of taken up a role with NTTF. And one of the key things that we have done is to basically create forward-looking curriculum. And as part of the curriculum, we worked the curriculum by back-working on the roles targeted in the industry. One of the roles that we have targeted is actually RPA developer. Given that our students come from 10+2 kind of a background, we think that this is the skill which they can easily pick up and become productive very fast, get into billable roles very fast. So we actually backworked from that, and we added about 160 hours, 140 hours in our curriculum just to focus on RPA. And that's the entire 140 hours is going to be driven based on this alliance that we are making. So we're going to be extensively engaging UiPath, the licenses that you're providing, the teacher training, and the content and everything. That's not just it. We are actually taking it one step further. In fact, Ramanathan sir here, he's going to be heading the IT reskilling part for NTTF, where we are going to be offering reskilling initiatives. So NTTF, just a small correction, Rajesh, we are a 60-year-old organization.
Okay. Sorry.
The President of India was there for our 25th year anniversary. So our goal has always been employability, and we've always built curriculums around employability. We have always been known in the automotive and manufacturing sectors. And you can go walk into almost all the big automotive manufacturing sectors are our clients. And this is probably one of the biggest transformations that we are doing, where we are taking a leapfrog by getting our digital curriculums towards the digital workforce. So as part of that, this is a great alliance for us. We're going to be offering it both for our internal students as well as for the external market. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. So we've done the vocational training part. Now let's get into the formal education system. So when we talk about AI, the university that today India relates to is Bennett University, right? They've forefronted the entire AI adoption for the ecosystem. Niti Aayog, everybody has, Government of India is working together with them in that, in building that ecosystem for them. So may I invite Professor Madhushi from Bennett University as we look at building that. So in fact, Bennett joins us as the first university to They join us as the first university to start offering, who have committed to offer the course from the next semester, which is June 2019. Thank you so much. In fact, Deepak Garg, who's the head of the department, the dean for the school, is also part of our council that we have set, and we are building a program that we can actually take it to every university hereafter. May I request you for a few words?
Thank you, Rajesh. So as he said that we are leading the AI initiative, AI skilling initiative, which has also been joined by Professor Anil Sahasrabuddhe from AICTE and from Niti Aayog also it has been supported. So as this initiative started nearly 10 months back, and the idea was to have AI skilling across the country, the initiative started with having nearly 10 collaborators, 100 zonal partners, and nearly 1,000 basic partners as our associates. And I'm very proud to state here that we have now 12 collaborators, nearly 100 zonal leads, and 700 basic partners, which has been associated with us. And across the country, we have conducted around 65 plus workshops for just the AI skilling. And we have several courses in our curriculum which is already working towards the AI skilling. So not only our own students, we are also getting associated with several interns from different institutes across the country who are coming, working with us, and developing really wonderful projects related to robotics, related to IoT, related to machine learning. So several projects are already taking place. And with this alliance, we are hoping that we'll go one step ahead to generate some really good manpower who can meet up the need of the industry. So with that, I would say thank you
so much, ma'am.
And thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so next, as Daniel said, the country depends on teachers, and I think teachers are very close to my heart as well. Today, we are announcing a partnership with one of the prominent Cisco Networking Academy partners in the country who've actually taken the program to a big level. So may I request Shubhojit from Trident Academy of Technology, Bhubaneswar, to actually come for the MOE exchange. So Shubhojit leads the entire initiative for Trident Academy, please. And together, we are looking at skilling the next generation teachers on RPA skills. And Shubhojit, if you want to add some.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thanks for giving this opportunity. We're working with Cisco last many years. So in academy point of view, we're working with around 1,000 plus academies pan-India. So this year, we are leading around 1,500 academies this year for pan-India operations. So it's a good, we'll take it forward. And last, I can say in the last, this year, last 5 months, we reach around 60,000 students to train in Cisco technology and other technologies. So I think we'll help you out on UiPath to reach it out more students and reskill them or upgrade them their career to get a job in India.
Thank you, Shubhojit.
Thank you.
Looking forward to working on this. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Shubhojit. Yeah, so after Academy, I think the next partner, the key partner for us is government. And I'm pleased to inform you that we've partnered with ICT Academy of Kerala, which is a public-private partnership, works on a public partnership model and is working towards empowering the youth of Kerala. So may I request Santosh Kurup? In fact, they've already made a lot of progress from in terms of offering the course. They've taken one step ahead to start working on the program. Yeah, Santosh. In fact, Santosh has been chasing us for the course, for the content from a long time. So Santosh,
Yeah,
over to you.
firstly, thank you, Rajesh, for having me here, and thanks for the leadership team of UiPath. As Rajesh said, we work very closely with government and the industry. We are powered by the industry. So there are two streams of work that we are going to take forward with UiPath. One is, under the Chief Minister's leadership, there is a huge initiative to interconnect all the engineering colleges in Kerala through a virtual telepresence network. And it will, at one point in time, it should reach out around 6,000 students concurrently is the plan. So for that, we are going to make a hybrid model where there will be live learning programs, and also educators from all these colleges will come on board to get trained on this particular initiative, and they will support them on an assisted learning. So in the very much aligned to your timeline.
Right.
So by June, I think we will start rolling into all these colleges, and we are hoping that that will happen. We are also having another path, which is where I was chasing Rajesh, where in fact 4 of your clients are already working with us on the demand side, and they have created around 300 plus demand for UiPath, and we have been requested if we can help them. So we are straight away entering into, we are desperately looking for this partnership to come, because they are supporting us by adding another 60 hours of additional training on top of UI training. So we are going to start off in February first week, and once this is done, I think we are going to go ahead and announce it to the partners also. So we are hoping that once that training comes through, all those people who are getting trained will directly get absorbed in one way or the other. So thank you so much, and we are very, very keen to take this forward. Thanks once again.
Thank you, Santosh. Thank you so much. So as Santosh said, this shows the demand of technology in the market. So you're looking at a batch that's going to complete and then immediately getting absorbed by the partner organization for that, right? So thank you, Santosh, for that. So now we have completed. We've brought in academy. We've done government. I think we should. The next key stakeholder, which all of you are excited about, is industry, right? So today, I would want to invite Vasudevan Rajgopalan, who's the head of HR for TCS, along with his team, as we commit to work together to take the program to all their member institutions. So Vasu, please. So we'll have a formal announcement coming in very soon, because this will be huge for the country as well, because as the biggest employer in the Indian IT industry, TCS will add a lot of value for the association as well. Yeah, Vasu, I'm sure everybody wants to, yeah. Thank you, Vasu.
Thanks, Rajesh, and thanks to the entire leadership of UiPath for taking the right initiative, and also looking for partners who can take this initiative bigger and better as we look into the future. Danny, on all the things that you mentioned, there are 2 things which struck really close to me. One is the fast, whatever mention that you made. I think if this alliance worked, it is also because of that factor, because it's been just a few weeks now we started the discussions, and we are really quick to grab it, and that possibly ended up being a partner with UiPath on this initiative. The second one, humility. I think all of us know that the group itself and TCS as an organization has been a very kind of silent and a successful organization and a group, and we are really happy that these values also kind of echoes with what is the leadership and the vision that you have in UiPath. Just quickly from a TCS perspective, why are we interested in this program? I think we are one of the largest hiring kind of partners for the industry in terms of academic institutions. And our model has always been to kind of hire and then train them and then deploy them to the assignments. This particular aspect has been kind of making us a significant shift in the last years now. And this particular initiative fits very well there, because we are looking through this initiative to see how we can take this program to the academic institution, make it part of their ecosystem in terms of their learning, so that when they are being looked at for hiring, we already have a trained and possibly a certified hands-on expert who's available for us to hire. I think that's where we see the value of this partnership directly in line with what we are looking at in TCS as an organization forward. I think our goal is to make sure that we have started right this year. We are taking it to our offered kind of students in many colleges to see how we can train them on UiPath and RPA tools in specific as well, and then see how we can deploy them to the assignments. We're also looking at the next and the future to make sure that how we can take it to the institutions, offer it as a program, either as an elective or as an additional course that the institution can offer for their students, so that we can take this partnership further on the next year's plans for hiring as well. I'm sure this is a great partnership. Again, compliment the entire UiPath leadership for conceptualizing this, and Alok for coming to make sure that there is a product which is available. I think as a partner, we'll definitely do our best to take it to the academic institution, to give the learners also an opportunity to have a hands-on exposure before we can start them kind of accepted in the industry. Thank you so much again. Thanks, Rajesh, for this initiative. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ali. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much to our leadership for the support. All right, so just to summarize the entire discussion that Alok pointed out. So we have a team that's built in. I mean, that's working on this program in India. So I'll take a moment to introduce you to Basav Darshan. Yeah, so Basav Darshan will be your point of contact for any engagement for India, and he'll help you with the. Yeah, why don't you come on the stage? Yeah. Both of us will help you walk through the enrollment process. If there is a board of studies meeting that you want us to contribute, we'll be happy to come in and participate in that, right? If there is something that you would want to look at skilling, reskilling ecosystem, we are there to support you, and we look forward to working with you in building this, building a society that is ready for this next wave in IT. That's automation. Thank you so much. Yes.